Welcome back to Pagan Pathways with Jessica, where you will learn, grow, journey, and blaze your own path. Alright, witches, are you ready to get to crafting? We're going to make this a lovely smudge fan that you see. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe and don't forget to hit the bell so you're notified of all my upcoming videos. Alright, welcome back to Pagan Pathways with Jessica. For today's DIY video, we're going to do the feather smudge fan. And the first thing I did was get my feathers out of my stash, which I'll be using, and these come from Hobby Lobby. You get like 9 or something in a pack, and then 7 or something of these in a pack for $4.99. But if you buy them when they're on sale, the 50% off sale is my favorite time to go to Hobby Lobby, and a lot of times... Okay, babe, hold on. Oops, just 1 second. And what I was saying is if you go to Hobby Lobby when the store is 50% off, a lot of times they even have... If you just check their ads, you'll see when stuff is 50% off. So if you bought these, you would get them for $2 a piece. Now these other feathers, black and white, come from Walmart. They're inexpensive. These are actually repurposed from a different project because I was running low. Now, the first thing I did was take my scissors and cut the side of this, which you can see how I've cut it. And then the other side I cut as well. And the reason for that is so that these will lay next to each other much easier. Okay? We're going to use some hot glue to put them together, but do not think that's going to be a permanent hold because the hot glue doesn't stick real well to the feathers. However, it will help us while we're trying to tie it with this little piece of wire I cut off. So maybe I should go over that real fast. I have this spool wire and I have this gold wire. Now, Dollar Tree sells wire, so if you want to go the cheaper route, you could go there. I have both of these out because I'm going to tie it up with the silver wire, which will then be wrapped and you won't see it. But I think when I put the charms and beads on, I'll be using the gold wire simply because I like it better than the silver. Now, I have dumped some of my beads in here. I don't know which ones I'm going to use, but I have a huge assortment. These round beads are actually clear crystal quartz. I do love these, so that might be something. Oh, I like to use these skull beads. You see that? It's just a little skull bead. I don't know what I'm going to be using, as I said, but I just have a large assortment, and those two are my favorite, so it could be that. Then in this bucket, I have all kinds of little charms. Now, some of these are much too large for this, but, I mean, it is what it is, and I don't know which ones I'm going to be using. But I was thinking about these, which, by the way, this cute thing right here already has charms on it, so I could put it on to hang on it and not have to add anything else. This is rose quartz, and I got this at Hobby Lobby as well when they had their 50% off sale, so this thing only cost me $3.50. I'm telling you, the shopping, the 50% off sale is how you save money at Hobby Lobby. Alright, so the second thing I did with these feathers was I had to cut this one down because it is much too long and I wanted it to lay below these two. So I did cut it down, and then I also cut the back part so it would also lay flat as I did with these. Now, let's see if we can get this to lay together. Dollar Tree does sell glue sticks. However, their glue sticks are not the greatest. And I would advise getting the Walmart brand only because the Walmart ones, they stick better, they're more longer lasting, and they're inexpensive as well, 97 cents for the same 10 sticks. So let me show you the difference in a Dollar Tree glue stick and a Walmart.
Can you help me pour this again? I drink it all.
If you give me 2 seconds, I will. Okay, so This is a Walmart stick. It's clear. This is the Dollar Tree stick. It is cloudier. It's not see-through. They're also much stiffer. I prefer the Walmart ones. If you want a really good hold, you can get the brand of glue sticks that are Gorilla Glue brand, and those are really good, but much more expensive. Alright, I'm back. Now that they are stuck together, and again, they will not stay with just the glue, we are going to try to lay this one on there, and you're just going to, let me lay it flat. I feel like I'm stumbling over words again. Okay, so I'm just going to tell you, this is a very difficult thing to do, these feathers, but again, worth it. So, I mean, I might need to cut just a little more. What, baby? You need some help? She's playing tea party with one of my little tiny chalices. Tell everybody hi, Elena. They can't see you. Here you go. And here's the water. There you go. All right, now I am going to cut this just a little more because I want it to lay a little more flush, and it definitely isn't going to unless I cut the round off. Alright, so I've just cut it a little more. Now, I'm just going to try to lay this the way I want it to lay, but I'm just going to tell you it's not going to come out perfect. So now we're going to put us a good bit of hot glue on there and stick it on. Ooh, and watch your fingers. What?
Where's my blanket not washed yet?
Your Paw Patrol blanket is.
No,
I need another minute, guys. Alright, I'm sorry for the distractions and interruptions, but you know, family first. Okay, so it is sticking, and I actually don't mind the placement of this, so I'm going to be okay with that. Now, we're going to take this wire, as I had showed you I'd cut off earlier, and we're going to try and make this a nice secure bond. And I know it seems like that might be over the top, but I promise you it's not, because if you don't, that hot glue is not going to hold. I mean, it might have if I would have used the Gorilla Glue hot glue sticks, but I didn't, so. And all I'm doing is twisting it, not around the thing yet. I'm twisting the two together so we get a nice strong bond. And then I'm going to, oh, I'm not going to. This is just popping off. See, and this is what I was talking about with the hot glue. It just pops off. Elena, what are you doing? All right. So I'm going to hold this one more time. You need some more help? Okay, hold on. There you go.
It's filled up.
Yep, I filled it up for you. All right. So, like I said, this is a difficult process. I think I'll put a little more glue. Now, the way I want my feather to lay, it was laying more on this side than that side, so I'm most definitely going to put the stem of this one onto this outside one. That way then it sits the way I want it to. And it will continue to move around. I'm telling you right now, it is a pain in the butt. Alright. And I only know that because I did one the other day, which I showed on my other video. And ask opinions about which of you guys wanted to see. And a lot of people definitely wanted to see this. So, and that's okay because I gave that other one to my daughter-in-law. So this one will be for myself. Now, I'm having trouble getting this just as tight as I want it. So I'm going to get my needle nose pliers. Hopefully. I have a little tool bag down here. No. Oh, there they are. Nope, these aren't it. Damn it. Here they are. Grab the wrong ones. All right, so I'm just going to use that to try to get it super, super tight. And I'm just twisting it around, as you can see. And it did make it tight, so now I am going to just fold this over and then wrap it around. And that will help hold it into place. So I hope you can see that clearly.
Hungry.
Okay, well, your lunch is on the table. All right. And there we go. So now those are together. Now we have to work on the embellishments. And this part is absolutely optional. It's not something you have to do, but of course I always have to be extra, so. And I want to see something. I want to cut this top off. I like the look of it better without the top, just saying. So I think I'm going to do it that way. And I'm going to lay these on here. I don't like that one. It's funny how you can be, let's try this one. We're going to pop this top right off, just like I did on the black one. And there we go. I might layer these black, white, black, white. I really don't know what I wanted when I started this one, except for that I wanted it black and white. I really like this feather. I think I want it up a little higher. And actually, I think I am going to do all black at first. Let's see. I don't like the... Ooh, I'm liking the look of that. So I think I'm going to go with that and then maybe throw in the white, but maybe not. We'll see. So this one is going to be the same. We're going to hot glue it down and then we'll use wire to wrap it. I think I have some type of cold. I lay it down just before I glue it on so I can see the placement of it and how I want it. Oh, I like it, like it, like it. I like all those furry feathers. I love the top feathers too. I mean, that's really what you need for your smudge stick, but I just really like the furry feathers better. All right, so now that that's on there, I'm going to see if I still want any of the white. Where's the one I cut off? Here's the one I cut off. I might actually put these down just a little bit lower. And I might have made that just a little too blunt. So I was trying to see. I think I will put this right here. Oh, that feather wasn't keen on that. The white feathers just are not near as fluffy as those black feathers were. So, let's see. Cut that off. I don't know what it is about the black ones. I feel like with the black ones that the mistakes and stuff are hidden better than they are in the white, and I don't like that, so we're going to move it over. Good thing that is just hot glue and easily removed. So I am going to move that over. I don't want it off so far. I feel like I'm talking to myself, but I know I'm talking to all of you. This one, I think I might leave that top one on. No, I'm not. I don't like it. Let's see. And feathers make a mess, but they're so pretty. And in my opinion, they're worth it. I'm going to try to carefully cut that off. Ooh, I got it. So, I think we'll go right there. Oh. Okay, now let's spread it out, spread it out, spread it out. Oh, I love it. It looks a little skunky. Just kidding. No, I like it. I like the black and the white. You can use whatever colors you want. Like I could even use some purple feathers because I have some. But either way, this is your creation. So do it the way that is best for you. So now, as I said, we're going to cut off another little bit of that. And we're going to, oh, I cut it too short. And I make lots of mistakes when I'm crafting, just so all of you are aware. No, I think it's going to have to go about to here, simply because of where the black ones were glued. And when I put this on, it is going to make them go around just a little bit, but that's okay because it'll break up the lines of feathers, if that makes sense. I mean, I think I know what I'm saying, but sometimes I just don't get the words out correctly. Also, I was trying to do this quite quickly so that you guys didn't have to study like, oh, hurry up. I don't know. Sometimes when I'm watching DIYs, I feel like that. So when I do mine, I do try to make them less tedious for the viewer. Not that I don't appreciate all the DIYs I watch. I don't want it to come across like that because I do. I love watching DIYs. I watch them more than anything else. Just simply because I love crafting so much. But I'm not going to sit here and lie and say that sometimes they don't bore me. And it's not the work. It's just sometimes the way they're filmed. Oh, man, I love this. And if you guys ever feel that way about mine, I'm really sorry. You can always just leave a comment to say such. Oh, no, I think I made that a little too tight. So now I got to try to work my big feathers back. All right, now let's see how that looks. Oh, there we go. That's not so bad. It did make them a little tight, but all right. So now that we have all of our feathers on there, glued and wired, we can move some of this stuff out of our way. And I think I'm going to skip the charms for now because I'm not really sure how I want that to be. Oh, there's a fly in here and it won't, I need my scissors. Won't stop landing on me. So the first thing I'm going to do is take a piece of this, probably only about this wide. So it's maybe a ½ an inch wide. It's not wide at all. But the reason I do that is because then I'm going to glue it like this around so that when I stick the other piece, the bottom is covered. So let me see if I can. So you're going to glue this on like this and then glue all the sides down. That way then when we put the other piece to wrap around, the bottom is covered, which is typically the hardest part if you're just trying to do the round. All right, so no, we are, and I'm not going to apply the glue to the feathers. I'm going to apply the glue directly to this thing in little pieces so that I can get it nice and tight. And then, of course, it's hot glue, so you're going to have to keep your hands on it for a minute. What is a DIY you all want to see from me? I love when you guys give me feedback and let me know what it is you want to see. That way then I can challenge myself to see if I can make it or whatever. Like I've taken, if you look at my DIY playlist, you can see some of the Pinterest dupes I've done. I told you this isn't easy. Sorry, I had a phone call, which I know you didn't hear, but you probably could see my camera was doing something crazy. Okay. I hope I'm showing you guys enough of what I'm doing here. It's kind of hard to look at the camera and then look down at what I'm doing. But anyway, mostly my main point of doing what I just did is to cover the stem on the bottom so that when I wrap the other piece, the bottom's already covered. So now I just need to like see how long I want this, and I think I'm going to actually go to here. And then I try to trim this off just big enough to wrap around it, and without wasting a whole bunch. If you have little scraps, I wouldn't throw them away because you can always find a use for them. All right, so same thing as I did on that other one. The glue is not going to go on the piece here. It's going to go on the actual material, because then that'll lay right on what you need it to, and you don't have to worry about if you miss something. And again, I think I have a cold, so my granddaughter had one. And no, it's not coronavirus before somebody asks that silly question. Although I did tell my husband I was kind of afraid to go into Walmart because then people would think I had the coronavirus. I actually just thought it was my allergies, but I did take a Benadryl this morning. That doesn't work. So then I took a Claritin, and that helped a lot more, but still not the greatest stuff. Okay, now I'm going to come up. I don't know if you can see real well, but I'm cutting right above where that's glued on. That way then it all comes out even. And this is hard to do, but it's worth it because then you get your thing size correctly. So, all right, now the top is already glued on, but I haven't glued the bottom at all. So I'm going to pull the fabric tight. I'm going to add the glue to the fabric like I've been saying through this whole video. And I'm going to pull it over and hold it till it dries. And then I'm going to do the same with this piece. I'm going to pull it tight, really tight, because this is the last piece to go on. And I'm going to hold it down till it dries. And there we go. There is our feather smudge fan. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll talk soon, witches.